Hey fellow mamas, welcome to the Military Mamas podcast.
We're your hosts, Allison and Tara.
We are both moms who celebrate and support women who balance the demands of military service with the joys and challenges of motherhood.
This is a space for military moms to connect, share tips and stories, and inspire each other. Let's get started with today's episode. So, we were just talking about postpartum hair loss and the shed. And if you've had a baby before, you know what we're talking about. If you haven't had a baby before, or you're pregnant, or you're gonna have a baby, this is not to scare you at all. It's just for educational purposes. Because when the shed hits, you literally feel like you're losing all your hair.
You're
dog,
like, bro. You turn into a dog.
Yeah, and it's like something must be wrong. But nothing's wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. It's completely normal. It typically happens between 2 and 4 months postpartum. So just depending on you and when your hormones start balancing out. The reason for the big shed is because your hormones are leveling out. So you have a drop in estrogen, and then your body's trying to get back to normal, and then all of the luscious locks that you had grown out while you were pregnant, they have to go away.
Yeah, you're not dying, it's okay.
Yeah, so and you're not losing all of your hair. Like right now, I'm 3.5 months postpartum, and I literally just this past weekend started my shed, and it's just, you just have hair everywhere.
Yeah, like, what are those, they're drain catch things that go on top of your shower drain. I seriously recommend getting those because that's when most of my hair comes out, is in the shower, and it's just so much. Like it could be clumps, and then like it makes me think of those memes of like the wives leaving hair art in the shower for their husbands.
I'm a wall hair girl. I take it out, and I'm like, okay, because I don't want to have to snake a drain or anything, because that makes me want to throw up. But
it's also like it low key like freaks me out because I'm like, what if the hair like forms like a hair monster in the drain and it's waiting to grab me? So I'm like,
monster. That's what it is.
Absolutely not. Yeah. So, and I think for me, and honestly a lot of women, like it starts really around the temple, like is where you see a lot, which sucks if you're in the military and you have to put your hair in a bun eventually, and you're like, well, now I look bald and I look busted because my bun is like so thin and it looks like so bad. Have you ever seen that meme? It's from like the villain from Alvin and the Chipmunks. He's like half bald.
What?
You haven't seen that meme?
No.
But anyway, it's like him, and it's like he's like bald here, but he's got like the hair, like the horseshoe hair.
Oh god.
And he has like a little flap of hair, but it's like not connected. Like when your bun goes really bad and starts splitting, it looked just like that. And like the caption was like, military girls be like, or whatever. And it's like, it's so true, especially after postpartum when your hair is just not cooperating. Like them baby hairs are just like,
and because you have regrowths, because once it all falls out, then it all grows back again, and it's like, it is temporary. It's not forever. It does grow back, but continue taking your prenatals even after pregnancy, or even after you give birth, because those are going to give you like all the vitamins and minerals and everything that you are deficient in. But like she's saying, I do the comb over in my bun, and I just noticed that like all of this was gone, or like see through. And I'm like, oh my god, where'd it go? But you know what a good tip for that is? I used eyeshadow. I just dabbed that up to make it look like a hairline, and because I was embarrassed. Well, I didn't want to be bald, but and nobody noticed. I mean, nobody noticed that it was eyeshadow, I should say. And it made my hair look normal. So.
Right. And I feel like, especially being in the Marine Corps, like there's such like a high like pressure to have your hair perfect. Like I know now there's like an order where it's like, hey, like you can be a little bit more lackadaisical with your hair.
Like you don't have to put it up wet. You don't need to use product, which I don't know how.
Which I'm like, okay, it's 98 degrees outside. If I walk out with no product, I'm gonna literally look like an afro. Like that's gonna be terrible. And like the generation I grew up in the Marine Corps, like at boot camp, it was like, no, you had to have your hair perfect. Like, and so I just can't like have it no product in it to try to be like, I just can't. Like if I'm gonna be in uniform, like my hair is gonna be
What company were you in boot camp?
Oscar. But I had Papa drill instructors.
Oh, okay.
So that made sense. Because they used to be called Pretty Papa. So it's like, they really cared about that. Even though I was an Oscar, they all, like literally all three of my hats were Papa. And they're like, no, your hair's gonna be perfect.
Yes, it will be perfect.
It like,
Yes, I don't care. It will be perfect.
Like, you're gonna not wake up in the middle of the night to fix your fucking hair, but you're gonna, you're wink, 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 wink. And so I was like,
you guys know what we're talking about. If you're in the Marine Corps, if you've been through boot camp, you know what we're talking about.
Right. And so I just have a hard time, I think, now postpartum, because I've lost hair, like my edges and like my parts, they're not as crisp because I've got bald patches. And so I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just rocking the middle part right now. And so like I'm trying to make it look good, because it's also like there's so much more eyes on you. You just came back from postpartum, or you came back from your maternity leave, like, what does she look like? Is she in her regular camis? What's her hair look like? And so like I just really, really wanted my hair to look good. And I remember the first day going back with my postpartum hair, I was literally crying like nonstop. And I was like, my butt is just not good. And Derek's like, no, it looks fine. I'm like, shut up. No, it doesn't. I look bald. Like, and like,
you're not gonna lose all of your hair. Don't let us scare. Like, this is not supposed to be scary.
I'm a little dramatic, but and it's like when it's by your face in the Marine Corps, when it's slicked back, like that's all you see. And like at some point, it's not in regs either. Like you can't just be half bald over here. Like, and so I don't know. I was just really in my head about it, and like, I'm a sergeant at the end of the day, and so there are younger females in the battalion. So it's like I want to set the good example. I want my hair to look good so I can feel good, and it's just, it was really hard. But then I kind of like you said, like it's just a hormonal change. And so once your hormones balance out, like your hair's going to grow, it's going to be fine. I'm not going to be bald forever. And so I think other women should know that, like, hey, this isn't forever. Like, you are fine. Throw some eyeshadow in it now, but come a year from now, like you're never going to tell. You know what I mean? And
it's normal. It's normal. Yes. It happens to us all. Like one of those, if you know, you know. Right. And it's funnier when it starts growing back, because then you see like memes and stuff of these little baby birds that are like doing like this, and it's like me, like 4 months postpartum with like these baby hairs.
God forbid it's in a ponytail.
Like, oh my gosh. But it'll grow back. So don't feel it's not fun when you're in it, but it's funny after the fact. Yeah. So
be careful. There's a lot of people who are like, you need this product to fix your hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a scientist when it comes to those things. I'm sure there are some products that might help with getting nutrients to your hair, and like you said, taking your prenatals. But at the end of the day, it is, all of this shedding is because of your hormones not balancing out because you just had a baby. So at the end of the day, how much topical cream is going to help your hormones? So do with that as you will. Try not to spend thousands or hundreds of dollars or whatever into these products when your body will naturally balance your hormones out over some time.
And hey, if you've tried some stuff and you had success with something, like, let us know, because
there are products. Because
I want to have more kids, and I'm gonna have to go through this shit again at some point. Right. So, if you know something, you let us know.
Yeah, I think practicing just good hair care, like don't go to bed with it wet. Try not to put it in type 1 wet. I always put my hair in a loose braid before I go to bed, or wear like a cap or something, like a satin cover. Just try to help it with that. Like you said, the vitamins is really good, staying hydrated. I think those really, really help. Like just normal hair care, not just anything postpartum, whatever, but just regular hair care, like you'll be fine. I think the biggest hassle is just trying to clean up hair everywhere.
Oh my God, it's everywhere.
We have to sweep so much, and it's wrapped in Esme's fingers, her toes. Like, I give her a hug and she's just got fistfuls of my hair she's trying to eat, and I'm like, what is happening? Like,
that's another thing. Check your baby's fingers and toes, because your hair, if you have long hair, you have really long hair, can get wrapped around their toes and can cut off circulation. It's a real thing. Right. So, like I know when I send both of my sons, but right now my youngest going to daycare, he wears the onesies with the feet built in. Turn those things inside out when you are done washing them, just to check to see if there's hair in there, because it can get wrapped. It's pretty scary if you've seen pictures of it, but not to put a damper on.
No, that's really good too.
And
literally add that to your checklist. Like if your baby's crying and you have a checklist of what to check for, like, is he hungry? Dirty diaper? Let me check his finger and toes, because you know that cutting off circulation can be pain, and that could be a good indicator. And their fingers and toes are so small that you might not realize it, especially if you have like light hair and a light skinned baby. Like, it's gonna blend in. So But there are products too out there. Like I could link it in the description, but it's basically kind of like a fancy hair eyeshadow. It's literally just like an acute, like compact with like a bigger brush. You dab it in the powder and you put it straight in your hair. Like we aren't just ghettoing some type of thing. Like this is an actual method that other people have made products for and use. And so don't feel weird.
I've done it the ghetto way.
Yeah.
I've done it the ghetto way.
But we aren't the first ones.
And it's so weird doing it for the first time because I'm in my mirror like, okay, sometimes it's easier to put your bun in and then do it afterwards. But like if you have wet hair, like I put my hair up wet, which is probably bad, but I just don't know another method that works. But just try it out, see if it helps.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much all we had on that.
Yeah.
Maybe invest in a really good broom.
Yeah. That's the extra.
That's
extra
right.
large.
That's right. One of those big high school gym dust brooms, like the big ones, like the 5 foot long ones. Like
that's like the width of your trailer.
Yeah, exactly. you need one of those. That's how much hair we're talking about. Anyway, bye.
We hope it helps. Bye.
As a reminder, this podcast is not endorsed by the DoD, and everything talked about here is just our personal experiences and opinions.
We are also not medical professionals.